In this episode, we reinstall that freshly bedlined fuel tank in Project Low Fairmont, and we finally get a working fuel gauge. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Grant Tommy. This is Straight Six Fan, where I like to focus on budget-minded, relatable, creative builds, a little something I like to call offbeat hot rodding. And today, it's time to put the fuel tank back into Project Low Fairmont, the $4,000 budget project car, and to see if we can get that fuel gauge to work. See if all of the replacing the floats, what was going to do the trick. Now, if you caught my last episode updating you on the final plans for Tube 66, you saw I did spray the top half of the gas tank. I made the decision after I finished recording that. I went ahead and started prepping the bottom side, cleaned it up, and I did wind up spraying that last Thursday and Friday night. Episode. It is Sunday as I record this, and but anyway, let's get that tank back into place. Now, most likely, if you are watching this episode, you've probably already caught the how to remove a gas tank episode. If not, I will leave an info card up on the top left-hand side of your screen. But we're basically doing everything in reverse that we did that day. Now, on Friday, I did make the decision to clear coat the straps, the tank straps, clean them up, and just hit them with the clear coat. So that is all I've done there. But as you can see, floor jack makes it nice and easy to get it back up into place. And we'll see if we can't get one of these straps started here. So I started tightening up the straps, and then I kind of remembered about that piece of what I thought was masonite that went between the spare tire tub and the top of the tank. And I had thrown that away. After further review, I think it was probably something that was asphaltic, kind of like a felt paper, because there was definitely some black involved. And so as I was tightening the straps up, they were definitely coming into contact. And even though I've got a layer of bedliner paint on it, just that metal to metal contact was, or just the surface to surface contact was not something I was comfortable with. So what I have here is this is like leftover underlayment that I would put down for like a laminate floor on top of my slab on grade in my house. So I'm going to cut a slice of this out and put that as kind of my separation paper, whatever you want to say. So it's kind of a styrofoam. It shouldn't absorb moisture that much, so that's kind of why I'm choosing it. And it's just something I had laying around. So little hack there. So I got that underlayment in. I just need to now cut off the excess, but I think this is going to be a nice little solution to keeping a little separator between the two painted surfaces. Got the filler neck back into position, and the gas tank door. Now we got to do is fill it up with a little bit of fuel. Okay, so I've got probably a little over 1.5 gallons in here. So it'll be interesting to see if that's enough to be higher than I've ever seen it before. And actually, you know what? This nozzle sucks. So stand by. I reconnected the positive battery terminal, so we should be good to go. Now the moment of truth is going to be if that 1.5 gallons would have ever pushed the needle up further than it always ever was. Now the real moment of truth. I only put about 6 gallons in because, I don't know, in case for whatever reason something got screwed up, I didn't do something right, and I have to drop the tank again. I don't have to drive 200 some miles to get it empty again. That was awesome. I haven't driven this thing in, weeks, maybe probably a month at least. I got a little freaked out at the gas station for a second because after I could turn the car on, it probably took 5 seconds before the needle moved at all. But it's working, as you saw, so that's awesome. Now, all of that took me less than an hour to do, get the gas tank back in. If I hadn't forgotten the slip sheet, I'd probably say that was probably about 20-30 minutes worth of work or something. But anyway, totally stoked, totally happy. All of the little piddly stuff's done now, and that means it's time to start having fun, which means what you can expect coming up here on Straight Six Van is it's time to start the 5 lug swap. But if you're following me on Instagram, you saw that I went to LMR, that's late model restoration, once again this week, and I got something from Project Love Fairmont, and that is some BBK shorty headers. Ta-da! Check these suckers out. So now, while chrome headers are probably going to be a little bit of a giveaway for it, the sleeper thing, this will probably be the only thing that looks fast on this car. And the reason I got these, one, I always wanted to do headers no matter what on this car, but I would have preferred kind of just the black ones because they would recede, they wouldn't really grab your attention. But these BBK headers are like the ones that work best for the GT40 P heads I recently picked up. That's right, I have some 4-bar GTP 40 heads, and hopefully Tuesday I will have some more information to share on those if things go right, but I can't make any promises. So anyway, because of the spark plug clearance, these headers, while not perfect, are about as good as they get. And so, I was really looking on eBay and Craigslist for a set of used headers, and I found some on eBay, but the guy was selling them after shipping for, it was barely, maybe $15 cheaper than brand new. And LMR will give you free shipping on anything over, I don't remember what it was, $79.95 or something. So it's like, okay, dude, why would I not just spend $15 more and buy brand new? Then you throw in the fact that this past weekend, LMR had a Memorial Day sale, which was 10% off of anything. So I bought these cheaper than the guys used set, and plus these come with a set of gaskets. So really, it was hard to pass that up. Now, again, I won't disclose the dollar amount until I install these, but I will tell you this much: I also leveraged some of my cashback bonus from my Discover card, and these suckers I think were somewhere right around $155. Like I mentioned, next on the docket is the 5 lug swap, so it's time to start prepping this axle. I did an episode about this, probably 6 weeks ago or so. I'll leave an info card up on the top of the screen there. We've got to do a new pinion seal. The pinion seal is leaking, but I think what I'm going to do here the rest of today is I'm going to take off the rear calipers, because there's no way knowing those suckers work. I think I'm just going to buy a house brand set at O'Reilly's. It was recently my birthday, so I've got some gift cards I can use, and I got a O'Reilly's reward that I figure, I think new calipers might be maybe $40 to $60 for a new pair after you return the core, so it's kind of stupid not to. I was thinking about just rebuilding them, but with all of the, like I said, I think it just makes more sense to. I know I'm on a budget, but I think this is money well spent, and I'm going to see between my birthday gift card and O'Reilly's rewards, hopefully I can minimize that impact. So keep it tuned right here to Straight Six Fan in the coming weeks, because this 5-lug swap is going to be interesting. Am I going to have to buy a new brake booster? I know I'm going to have to buy a new proportioning valve for sure, but I'm hoping that the stock master cylinder and brake setup is going to be able to push enough fluid for 4-wheel discs now. I mentioned in that episode long ago with the rear axle, it's wider than I thought it was supposed to be, so that's going to be interesting. What size tires? Will my wheels fit? And if so, then what size tires will fit back there? So a lot of things on the docket coming up, or a lot of, I don't know if we can already call them struggles. We don't know that, but we'll learn a lot, I guess, is what I'm saying here in the coming weeks. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you want a Straight Six Fan Pistons tee or a 30/60s 198 Slant 6 inspired t-shirt, go to the link down below to my Spreadshirt store. You can pick yourself up one of those. Any of the gear I used in this episode, I have Amazon affiliate links down there, so if you want to check out what I'm using for a tripod, microphone, camera, lens, things like that, you can see that. Maybe I'll even throw in a link for my floor jack. I don't know. That'll do it for this episode. Like, comment, share, or subscribe. Don't really care which one you do, as long as you do one. That's gonna wrap things up this go round. Until next time, peace out.